Do you like big damage? Do you like intense levels of siege? Do you hate fun? And by which I mean the enemy team having fun. Then maybe Shyvana mid AP is the one for you. It's been a while since I've done a Shyvana video, but I've never done her in mid lane before. And I am quite big on your screen right now for no real reason, just to give you my three-step plan how to play Shyvana. And if this guide does work well for you, then I'd urge you to subscribe, maybe like the video, please. It's Christmas, the kids are starving. This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, and boy oh boy, if you haven't already heard about Raid Shadow Legends in the year of our Lord and Savior, Man with Helmet, then it sure sounds like you aren't playing Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends is a mobile video game that you play on your mobile, an RPG ranked so highly it's been nominated as a finalist for Google's Play Best of the 2019 User's Choice Award. Look at that badge, wow.
Wow!
With Raid Shadow Legends accumulating almost 15 million downloads in the last 6 months, it's clear why this dark fantasy done right is just so right. 400 champions for you to collect and customize, a fully voiced story campaign, an almost infinite number of permutations for builds for each champion you can choose, and here's a kicker, it's all free to play. It's like the old saying goes, just because my grandmother's in a wheelchair doesn't mean that she's a bicycle. There's new champions every month, progression rewards for you signing in that culminate in you getting the most OP champion in the game. The roadmap's pretty transparent with everything they want to achieve, so jump into a clan to take on the new clan boss coming soon, grab a friend for the new tag team arena feature, and add Rossboomsocks in game. If you join me, you'll achieve 100,000 of the finest Raid Shadow Legends silver coins and a free epic champion. Legate Sworn. Late Sworn. Just click here when you get into game. This offer is only available for the next 30 days, so jump in and have fun. Step 1, do nothing. Step 2, hit level 6. Step 3, press R and then press E afterwards. Congratulations, you've just won your game of League of Legends. I hope you're happy. So, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day. I've done quite a few Shyvana AP videos in the past. Like the last one was like 4 or 5 months ago. But it's actually, I've never done one where I go mid lane. And granted, I did a practice game of this before, well, last game. Went pretty fine. I think I went 7 and 6. I was into a pretty rough lane. This lane, I don't think is going to be any easier, to be honest. We're against Xerath, but honestly, with the sheer levels of siege and just the sheer levels of damage that you can actually output on this, I don't think it will be all that bad, to be honest. Now, Shyvana, if you don't know the levels of damage output this character can pump out, I'd be incredibly surprised, because I feel like she's one of these picks that if somebody put a gun to my head and was like, right, you have to play an off-meta you have to one trick an off-meta champion, like an off-meta build, right? What would it be? I'd have to say, I mean, it's a bit of a toss-up between attack speed cannon or AD cannon and this. And like, this build was so good, right? When I first discovered this, it became so strong that it ended up being like the actual genuine optimal way of playing Shyvana. Like, I don't know how, right? But like, it became like, if you're gonna play jungle Shyvana, if you're not playing her AP, then you're trolling. I think my Yumi's AFK. Is she AFK? My Twitch just died to wolves, and my Yumi's AFK. I'll see you guys in the next game. Right. I'm not doing the intro again, so let's skip to good things happening. And then just cut to like good things happening, Mark. Don't put this part in the video, because like, it's just gonna be laning for the next like 5 minutes before anything good happens. So you're gonna put this part in anyway, so I don't know why I'm still talking. Ooh, I'm stuck on minions, please. Man, why is minion block a thing in this game that's so hard to get around? Like, to this day, it's like I never experienced it quite as bad as it has been in the last like couple of months. Now we're level 6. The game's over. We've got ourselves our Hextech revolver. We may have gotten ganked that led to us dying earlier. However, I remain steadfast. I'm pretty confident that things are gonna be coming up, Ross, from now on, baby. This, I gotta say, if you're gonna play this, especially mid, right? Jungle, it's fine because you can hide in your in your cave and like farm until you, and then you come out and you've got like 6 already, and you don't have to fight with anybody. Generally speaking, the only time you'll ever have issues with Shyvana jungle is if somebody actually invades you, which they may or they may not do. It's hard to really gauge. But if you're playing mid, you're super duper susceptible to getting like slammed early game. That's the only thing you should be aware of. You haven't got much in the way of escape except for flash. You haven't got much in the way of like really giving it back. You'll probably bear with her diving on me. Just wait for that to happen then. She's gonna do it. Is she gonna do it? Well, Olaf walked through the lane, so I'm gonna say probably not. However, I can still come bot. They're still pushing up. They are not paying any attention to me right now. Yeet! Okay, half your HP. Yeet! I'll take that. Free kill, and I got Ignite out as well. We got Dragon off of it. That works for me. Dude. That is, you can counter that damage, yeah, don't worry about it. Just don't die. Duh. It's not that hard. Right, that was a nice little kill for us. Decent amount of gold there. What we're going to be going for item-wise first is actually the Hextech Gunblade. Usually, I do like myself a little bit of Ludens in the morning. However, you usually only go that when you're playing jungle, and obviously it's Runic Echoes, so you don't really like you don't lose a lot of the benefits of going Runic Echoes with like the Lost Chapter and stuff. Whereas if you're playing her mid, 1300 gold is like quite a lot of gold to be given up like super duper early when you kind of rely on that level 6 power spike. And I feel like Hextech Gunblade, it just like lends itself like pretty well to helping her through like laning with a little bit of that lifesteal and stuff as well. So Cat's just back so we can push this up. Okay. Interesting amount of damage she just dealt to me. But now what we can essentially do now that we've got level 6 is our ulti is really not on very long of a cooldown. Considering we're going to actually be hitting a lot of minions, we can very easily dedicate a lot of this time to Perma Roman. And we can basically just like, if we want to, like bot lane's looking like really choice to be fair, but I'm going to go in ahead and clear out mid. I mean, I'm not behind in CS by any stretch of the imagination. I'm like equal in CS, which is really nice considering that I've already roamed bot once, and you know, I haven't considered myself like to be laning a tremendous amount. All right, I don't know. We got Lee Sin dropping this mid. Now that's interesting. I'm interested to see like what they try and pull out of this. They're not gonna get too much out of it. Okay. Okay. I can very much deal with that. I'll take that Dark Harvest stack as well. They got like 2 tower plates. It's not the end of the world though. To be fair, I can actually respond with my own tower plating. That was like the most random Rift Herald I think I've ever seen dropped in my entire life. I mean, they didn't get a pick on me. It died really fast. I mean, yeah, it got like some tower plating gold, but they split it amongst 2 people. So it's really not even that big of a gold difference that they got. I feel like Katarina probably could have done that on her own, but you know what? Am I gonna say no? Like, I think I actually got about as much gold out of that as they did. Like, pretty much from, like, each of them. From just me smacking the tower a couple times because it was just there. And our ulti's about to come off cooldown again. You can see, like, where this comes in, where it's, like, very easy to get your ulti up. The siege on it is, like, really, really good, especially, like, a little bit later on. If you happen to be playing a squishy, if you have the audacity to be playing a squishy champion, then... Oh boy, you're gonna have a fun time. By fun time, I mean you're not gonna have a fun time, like, at all. It's gonna be the worst thing you've ever experienced. If there's an enemy Shyvana if there's an enemy Shyvana in your game and she is remotely fed, like if she's even like been 40 foot away from a kill or any kills, or she's just power farmed, which is kind of like what Shyvanas like to do sometimes, you are going to have a bad time. Right, we've got our Hextech Gunblade now though. Bot lane's doing pretty cool. I don't think I need to gank that too hard. Olaf's doing alright. Ornn's not doing amazing. He's pretty down in CS, but Ornn is at the end of the day Ornn, so it's not that bad. We've got 4 stack to Dark Harvest, which is not too shabby, to be honest. Not too bad. And by the way, I'm gonna stop trying to say, I'm gonna try and stop saying to be fair a lot. I understand that I say this quite regularly. Okay, take that. And oh, I'm actually getting juked around here, actually, to be fair. I mean, you're dead, so. You'd rather give it to Yasu than me? I mean, that's fair enough. We got a bunch of kills there. I botched my E. Doesn't matter. All good. Let's get Dragon. I'm a jungler. I kind of look like one, so I might as well. That was such a nice fight, by the way, dude. The damage levels. I mean, I've got 1 item, right? I've got 1 item, dude. 1 item and it does so much damage. I love this character. I love the character so much. If you can... I mean, I'm ahead in CS by like 5 CS, right? But we've got more objective control. Like, I've obviously like roamed way harder already than Katarina has, and even then, like, even if she did roam, I think my roaming's probably a decent amount better than hers right now, at least. If you like big numbers, right? This is gonna sound so stupid, right? But there's like a Magic the Gathering term called like the Timmy player, and it's basically just someone who really likes big numbers. They like their big numbers. They like to see big numbers, and that's kind of like the way they play. They play big cards, and that's it. This is like a total Timmy champion, right? A champion that like 100%. Ooh, got slow off there. Go on, son. He's super duper dead, that guy. He's like a champion, or she's a champion that just deals a bajillion damage, and that's just it. If you like big numbers, if you just like seeing gigantic red bars from the enemy team where like they just get chunked for half their HP in a single E, 100% the champion for you, right? You might be like, oh, but I want to play Syndra, I want to play LeBlanc. Neither of these champions can do like the sheer, like, I mean, it's not even like it's a single target. Like, she does 1 billion damage, but it has got such a gigantic range. It's unreal. Like, even when I lose games on Shyvana, I always end up doing like really, really half decent damage. Like damage that's like comparable, or if not the highest damage in the game. Just from like the fact that people will get hit with a burn, they'll get hit with the massive spike of damage, but then they'll completely forget that it also has this like after burn on the end of it that like that just does like an extra little bit. And if you have like Leandries or anything like that as well, I think man needs to back off a little bit here. I haven't got my ult up just yet. Oh, it's so tempting though. I really want to go in that, but I don't have anything up. There, are we starting ARAM? It's like 60 minutes, which means it's ARAM territory, right? Is this the designated ARAM period of time? Oh, that's so juicy! Oh, I'm stuck. I'm so stuck. Oh, I'm so sad. Oh, if I had like, I've got 1800 gold. If I'd spent that money, then maybe. Oh! Damage to that per Lee Sin. There we go. I'm just gonna zap you, dude. Just gonna zap him with a hex tag. Alright, now we just like auto attack as much as we can. I'd get some CS in the meantime, to be honest. We do really auto back though, to be fair. We auto back, but it's gonna get her early up a little bit faster. Wonder if I could bait this. Is that bait worthy? You think she's kill range? What she got? Hex stick gunblade? I could bait it, to be fair. Actually, now that I've got Yasuo there, I doubt she's gonna go for that. But still, I want it back. Nope, never mind. Nope, that was so obvious, dude. I don't believe it. Didn't even need to use Hex Stick Gunblade. I used the Ignite for the like insurance. Wait, what are you doing? No. The thing with the range on it as well, the range is utterly bonkers. Like, it makes no sense. You'll feel like you miss, but you'll just like somehow clip the enemy, and it won't make any sense whatsoever. But you're never gonna complain, right? It's the same. Like, sometimes you'll think it's gonna hit, because obviously you can either designate a place where it lands, or you can oh, please defend that for me. Oh, please, no. Yes. Swain, why did you do that to me? So you can like designate a place where it lands and explodes like manually, or you can just fire it out as far as you can and it'll hit a champion. But sometimes it will just like slip past an enemy, and then you'll just miss point blank. It's kind of rough sometimes, but I don't know. Right, Nashers. We can either buy that straight out, or we can. I think we want to go for boots. Actually, we don't want to not go for boots. We're gonna go for Nashers 2 After that, it's kind of up to us ever so slightly. We could either go for Morel and Olicon. I mean, to be fair, this game's going kind of fancy. It could go for a Medjai's as well. But I personally also like going for the Leandry's Torment. It gives us a little bit of health, bit of extra penetration, and then our E as well will do like massive burn damage as soon as it ticks. I think you have to go for allies if you really want the burn damage to like really kick off. I gotta say though, it's 100% worth your time. I'm just not doing it in this game to go for the old Luden's Echo. The Luden's Echo is like, the burst damage on it is redonkulous, right? Okay, that wasn't even an imparity. That was not even an imparity that I just hit her with. I can't speak English because I did too much damage. Now, we'll see if we can demonstrate some of the levels of Siege here. We haven't really got a big wave to like demonstrate with though, which is the worst part, right? After this wave comes though, I'll show you the levels of Siege with which we can achieve. If we keep pushing this up, that is. If you're sieging with a team, you've actually got like a goon squad ready to collapse. Like, for instance, right, she's just taking a third of her HP. I'm going to take this tower. I'm going to continue taking this tower. Boom. Like, absolutely smash them with damage, right? There we go, pop in. You probably just want to let us get that tower, in all honesty. That's the levels of siege. And I mean, usually it doesn't end in a kill, right? I flash for it. True. Okay. She never saw that one coming, dude. And we just take a tower. And that's the levels of siege we're on about here. Just let me take the tower. That's the stop defending tower move right there, dude. Dude, I did not expect I did not expect to get that pick on a Lux. I'm not gonna lie. That actually caught me off guard. I mean, you kind of half expect him to stay, but you also don't expect... They clearly had no idea that that level of damage was about to, like, smash them for, like, almost all their HP. Alright, well, we got 2 open inhibs off that. Dude, this game... 7-1. I should go Magi's, right? I think Magi's is the meme here. This is gonna get yoinked for me, 100%. Oh, it didn't. Nice, guys. A Yas one is... Oh, dear lord. Okay. Okay. That was unfortunate, but I did get 2 picks. I really wish I had my Magi, so... They had that warded per Swain. Okay, right. We're getting Ashers, and then we can afford Magi's after that, which is perfect. So, pick that up as well. Let's go Magi's. This is the curse. I've just cursed my entire game here. I'm 100% not expecting to get 25 stacks of Magi's. I just want that to be clear. I think the game's going to end long before that. To be fair, with their team, with the levels of burst that they have, wouldn't be a bad idea to grab a Zhonya's either. Although, you know what, actually, the 80 damage isn't too bad. Senna, Lee Sin, and a bit of Aurelia. I mean, that's probably not where their damage is coming from. I think it's mostly going to be Lux and Karina that are like the ones that are pumping out like the majority of the damage, but I don't know. See, I don't have my ulti up here, which is really, really awkward. Oh, wait, hold on a minute. This will be good. Yeet. Okay, goodbye, Lee Sin. Oh, I hit that Lee Sin. I hit him. What's his HP? Oh my god, I cleared the entire wave. Okay, they surrendered. I told you! Dude, this boat is so much fun. Please go play it. Like, if not mid in the jungle's way safer, but the mid, you get your items a little bit faster and you can roll. Like, I don't know. It's just, oh, god, that was so much fun. And there you go. Easy. The game didn't even go on long enough, and if you go for Leandri's and Rylai's Crystal Scepter, you get like massive amounts of burn. So if there's like a lot of tanks in the enemy team, you might want to pick that up. Also makes you super tanky as well. Like if you go for like Leandri's, Rylai's, and then even a Morel and Omicron yourself, you get like a lot of penetration and a lot of health, which is absolutely fantastic. But yeah, enjoy your free wins and preseason with Shyvana mid. Take care, have a good one, subscribe, like the video, have a good day.